So, where is the boundary between other people's need to feel special and my consent? This is Reid from ReidAboutSex.com.
Cathy from theintimacydojo.com.
You do remember who I am, right?
Yes, I do. But this is a good question.
Yes.
Say this question again.
So, some people have a very strong need to feel special.
Mm-hmm.
And where is the boundary between their need to feel special and my consent when they want to feel special from me?
Well, if their need to feel special is something they can get met,
with any, yeah,
like just in general, like
right.
whoever that is or however that is, right? Because there's lots of different ways to make somebody feel special. Like I have a huge need to feel special,
right?
So in an ironic twist, I tend to date women when I date women who don't date men. So if you're dating me, I must be special.
Wow.
Oh my God, that's so simple, so subconsciously simple.
So where this came up was someone who was coming to an event I was part of.
Mm-hmm.
I was helping run.
Mm-hmm.
Very articulately and insightfully recognized that they had a need to feel special, and they were asking for a lot of special accommodations and exceptions.
Yep.
And I'm looking for where the boundary is. Like, I do like to have people feel special, but I'm not always feeling consensual.
Okay.
And where is that?
Like they were trying to get... Well, is this really a question of you wanting to be kind, but also not taking care of giving good no?
Right. It's like when I run an event, I very much care about everyone feeling special and well taken care of.
Okay.
But when one person is asking for a lot more exceptions and accommodations, sometimes they're pulling energy that I would have spent for the event, and it's not always consensual.
Okay.
It's
so
like
their need for attention
and special exceptions.
Okay.
Was beyond what I was willing to do.
Okay.
And they were acknowledging that they had a need for feeling special.
Okay, so in this situation, then, when did you stop being good with giving good no?
I think that it's, for me, when I'm running an event, I want to make everybody feel safe.
Yeah. And
I don't know where the no, where it's...
Oh, okay. Well, the way I would handle this, and again, this is just my advice, take it or leave it, is... Most people, my belief is that most people want to be seen and heard
right
first. And we could talk about, systems of power structures and institutionalized systems of where things are not cool. But somebody can ask for special treatment,
right.
And you can thank them for speaking up.
Right.
Because you realize in the world how important it is for people to use their words.
Right.
And you can still be a kind and compassionate no.
Right.
Now that might not leave them feeling special because they didn't get the yes.
Right.
That would prove that you'll go out with me, so I am special, because you don't date men. But you can be present with them, which leaves them feeling seen. And then from an event organizer perspective, you just, you're juggling bandwidth and spinning plates and trying to keep everything from falling apart, which is just I think an event organizer or party runner or whatever it is that is you're in charge of the Thanksgiving dinner and everything's going to hell. Like that bandwidth situation is just a bandwidth situation. But if you try to be kind to people and make a lot of exceptions, rather than being kind and saying no when you're a no, I think that's where we all get tricky, because right. I do it too. I mean, we teach this stuff, and I still, I stretch the rubber band too much, right? And then it snaps.
Yeah. So it was just challenging for me because I did want this person to feel very safe and cared about. I wanted everyone at the event to feel that way. And the requests were not always requests. They were like, this must happen, or I need this.
Well, and I think that is, this must happen sometimes is people coming from a fear place, and it has a certain kind of energy, versus I could do X, Y, and Z and be okay with it, but I'm just not going to get my needs for being special met. Or if you have the bandwidth and you notice what's going on, this person, one of the reasons is that this person said they have a need for feeling special.
Yeah, and I thought it was really insightful and a brilliant awareness.
Did you think to ask them, and again, when we're running an event, you don't have the bandwidth to be creative always, but ask them if there was anything else you could do that would leave them feeling special?
That's a good way to do it.
That would be a black belt.
But I also felt like it wasn't... At that point, I was already feeling a little bit drained by that person. Mm-hmm. And so I didn't feel like it was my job to make him feel that special, like that above and beyond all the other people. So it didn't feel consensual. I was already feeling like it crossed my boundaries somewhat, but I wasn't really sure how to...
Well, here's the rub. When because I've done this as facilitators, I'm like, oh, please, like, I welcome anyone to ask. Yep. You can always make requests. Yes. And that's when we get fucked. Because they're like, why do you keep making requests? And then you're like, so maybe what's more accurate is, you're all welcome. I invite you all to make no more than 5 requests.
Well, I really do love when people make requests. It just felt like someone was trying to get something from me that was beyond the scope of running the event, and that I wasn't a yes to what they were kind of requiring. As they were kind of saying, "You're the event organizer, you must do this."
Oh yeah.
So,
have you talked to a therapist about this yet? You couldn't see a face. She's like, no, but this is like this is a human thing, right? We all have family members that make requests. So many of us have people in our lives that need to feel special. We want to encourage people to speak up, but then you say that, and then there are people that just won't shut up. And then how do we navigate that?
Right. Well, I was bringing it out as a discussion because I thought it was a good topic.
What do you think? We don't have all the answers. What do you think is a good way to handle that kind of situation or dynamic?
That leaves people feeling special and respected, but also
allows you to take care of your boundaries, and also train other people what they can expect.
Yes.
Teach us, oh wise YouTubers. Teach us. Leave a comment, please.
Thanks for watching. If you'd like to subscribe to my social media, it's right there. And please subscribe to this channel there. If you'd like to see more goofy Reid and Cathy, there's more videos there.
See them. Why are they there?